Yeah, it's time to make some bread in the kitchen, but not just any bread. We're using the olive pride to make something absolutely delicious, and it's a lemon poppy seed loaf, which I know you're absolutely going to love. So I'm going to get some assistance here. So I'm going to call in the beautiful Zoe Brown to assist me with something special, but you want to pay attention to this because it's absolutely delicious, and of course it's fun to obviously bake in the kitchen, and this is something that I've been trying to attempt. Of course, Zoe, I'm going to need your assistance over here because I was just telling them, Zanzi, how much I'm attempting to get my baking skills on. It's something that I've been lacking in my repertoire of skills in the kitchen. So I'm going to be attempting a loaf, and I'm going to ask you for some help and assistance for this one. Are you ready?
I'm ready, and I'm looking at these ingredients, and I'm quite excited to see what you're going to be whipping up for us.
Yes, so the kitchen staff kind of always make it very simple, and they're trying to help us also. For me and for you, Mzansi, it's always good to pay attention to like some of the processes when it comes to baking. And one thing that I always notice is start off with the wet ingredients. I know you see it a lot in the kitchen, and that's what we're going to be doing right now. So,
and you're making an olive pride lemon poppy seed loaf. Ooh.
Yes, how good does that sound?
It sounds amazing.
So I've got 3 eggs, which I'm going to pop in here. We've got some lemon juice as well as lemon zest going in, some vanilla essence, something that's very common when it comes to baking. Vanilla essence is just like one of those prime ingredients, but speaking of prime, we've got the olive pride here. We're going to put 250 mils, which is essentially a cup, into that.
Amazing. And of course, we are using our olive pride, our clover olive pride blend, which is highly recommended by hot, for hot applications such as frying, grilling, stewing, and as Rala is showing us now, baking. Now, it has a high smoke point, but it also maintains an olive flavor to enhance the flavors. Now, what are you adding?
Right, so I just popped in some milk along with, obviously, our hero ingredient. So that establishes all the wet ingredients.
Okay.
Step 1 done. Wasn't too hard, I don't think, so I'm gonna mix that up in the meantime. I will ask for your assistance very soon, Zoe, because I'm gonna need you to do the final step of this, and that's obviously the icing.
So maybe I can get going on that. So you've got some icing sugar here as well as a little bit of lemon juice.
Yes, simple as that. How easy. That's all you pretty much need, and you can mix those together, whisk it all up. I'm just trying to get my eggs broken. Voila. And my wet ingredients are essentially done. How are you looking over there on your side?
I am looking good. I'm going to get this going. I might have to add a little bit more liquids, but I'll see how it goes.
All right, I'm being very cautious here. I don't know if you can tell here. I just don't want to mess this up because I'm feeling like I want to serve Mzansi and all of this. So, dry ingredients are now going in. We've got some sugar to get that sweetness on. We've got some flour up in there. That's just to bring it all together. And then I've got a little bit of a pinch or a little bit of salt. That's just trying to create that balance. And then we've got some baking powder over here. And then, of course, our poppy seed. That's kind of like part of the flavor, part of the essential ingredients that go into this one.
And it's
whisking it all
about the mixing. Of course, if you think we are going through all of these ingredients too quickly, we have the recipe for you. It's available on our website, expressoshow.com. That's where you can get the steps to this recipe as well as everything that you need.
Yeah, I love the fact that also, one thing I've noticed while assisting in the kitchen and trying to get my own baking skills going on, olive pride has become something that I actually love making food with, especially when it comes to baking. The wet ingredients and dry ingredients especially blend so much easier. I'm always anticipating like this, and look how simple it is. The consistency, everything is so smooth, so simple, and in almost less than 5 minutes, I think we pretty much whipped up everything we need for this loaf. Simple as that. All you got to do is obviously place it into the baking tray or baking dish, whatever shape loaf you actually want to create.
This is the best one, and make sure you line your loaf, which is very important to get the little loaf out.
Great tip. Yeah, otherwise you're going to be whacking it out or cutting it out. And then as simple as that, for about 30 to 35 minutes at 180 degrees, pop it in the oven. You get Zoe's beautiful icing on top of that, and voila.
There we go. And look, we've got a finished product there for alongside our clover olive pride. And if you want to get your hands on this olive pride lemon poppy seed loaf, we have it available on our website, expressoshow.com.
Made with love by Clover.